up, get your top hit. Cleaning crew, we pull out with the mop sticks. I can let my demons loose, we riding, don't get caught sick. Really, I believed in you, it turned out that you not shit.
What is up, you guys? Watching out from Maryland, signing in with yet another video. Today we're gonna be checking out a video that was brought to us from Playback. Is an EDP 445 video, man. This guy finally got caught again, but weirdly enough, I don't think he's ever faced any jail time, which is pretty weird. But let's dissect what is going on in this video. I think Skeeter Gene and Gideon caught him. I checked Skeeter Gene's YouTube channel. He didn't drop a video yet, unfortunately. So I'm not sure how exactly this video came about. It's probably on his Patreon or some shit. But yeah, EDP has been caught by Gideon and Skeeter. Shout out to Skeeter, shout out to Gideon, and shout out to Playback. So get the video started, all right? 3, 2, 1, start.
Brian, why do you think we're here? Could you answer me that, Bryant?
Send me a Bryant.
Be like this, Bryant. I just have a few questions. I want to know what this picture is of you with the makeup on. Do you recall this picture, Bryant?
The fuck? EDP, bro, what the hell?
I just want to know what this is.
This nigga's bi? Damn, this nigga goes both ways. He's bipolar.
Like what in the actual fuck is this? Bryant?
I'm not talking to you, he's talking to you.
Kayla, and I am unfortunately EDP's victim. I'm 16, I'm turning 17, and
oh, should be at the same chair. Yo, look, man. She said she was 16 turning 17. I'm gonna have a very, very, very unpopular take. Very unpopular take. EDP is disgusting. He's a monster. He's a predator. He's beneath the dirt. He's a piece of shit. Feces, fecal matter, scat. Like, point blank, period. But I just want to say this. His actions are disgusting regardless. But when I was 16, 15, even 17, hell, to be honest with you, even 18, girls weren't dressing up like this. I would not have thought she was 16 unless she opened up her mouth. Or 15, however, 15, 16. I would never thought she was that young until she opened up her mouth. Even with her talking, if she says I'm 19, I can see that. 19, 20, I can see that. Probably not 20, but 19. 16? Nah, bro. Why is she wearing all this makeup at such a young age? And I'm not saying that she deserves what happened to her. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just making just weird to me. It's just something I just noticed. It's kind of weird. Like when I was young, bro, like girls weren't wearing makeup like this. Not to this extent. They probably had some eyeliner. They wore like lashes, a little bit of eyeliner, maybe a little bit of like, it was never to this extent. Like this looks like you're about to go to prom or some shit. Like at that point, everyone's going to prom is like 18, 19. It's just weird because I'm just not used to it. That still does not, mean she deserves what EDP done to her. And the girls, just guys and girls, they do like a lot of stuff. I'm just like, this is not something that we used to do back when we were in high school. But regardless, let's keep it going.
And the EDP first started talking to me when I was 15. He messaged me first, and I told him my age, and he didn't block me. I didn't really know who he was. I remember seeing him back in like 2021, but all I knew was that he was caught in a predator catch before. I didn't really know that he was friends with Tyler, the creator, or any of these other people. There's actual messages of me telling my age to him several times, and there's voice messages of other victims that he groomed.
I mean, regardless of the situation, Kayla, I don't give a fuck. Like, she's like, oh, I'm gonna ruin your life. Well, if you think that you can ruin that bitch any more than what it's already been ruined, you go right the fuck ahead. Be my fucking guest, bitch. As a matter of fact, motherfucker, I'll get front row tickets to see this fucking shit, dude. You know what I mean?
Why is he calling a little girl a bitch?
I really don't give a shit anymore. You know what I mean?
You guys are probably gonna be like, oh, Kayla, why are you agreeing with him? Well, the thing is, I had to, so that he wouldn't get mad at me. He threatened me from the beginning. Like, I was scared for my life at this point. I still am a little bit.
You didn't really have to do anything. I mean, you are young, you are a kid, you can't think that through. I don't know. I'm just thinking what I would have done if I was that young. Like if I was 12, 13, I probably wouldn't really like known any better. 12, 13. But being to the point you're 16, 17, you're more kind of aware of certain situations. Like, I don't know. When I was that young, I definitely knew. Regardless, EDP is disgusting. He's terrible. Regardless, not justifying his actions. He's trifling. I'm just kind of comparing myself when I was that age. Girls weren't dressed like this. When I was that age, I was more aware of weird motherfuckers. Like, I could pick up on that shit. But then again, I mean, everyone's different, so I don't know.
Several times he sent me videos of him nutting. He even suggested of being on call with me and me seeing him nut. I'm a very public person. I'm a model. I have modeled for several brands before. I also make music. I do know that he's subscribed to my YouTube. He would always make really weird sexual notes. He would, I know for a fact he has pictures of not me, but other victims saved on his phone, vomit at everything that he was telling me. But I didn't. I kept this going.
What the fuck did he say? One of my favorites through is those 18 and 19. I don't mind it. It would hurt if you cheated on me with another girl, though. Oh, I'd be destroyed, laughing my fucking ass off. And if being honest, the fact that you're still young but super mature for your age is turn for me. I hope that's not weird. You're fucking weird, bro.
I kept this going because this has to be.
What the? Yo! You sitting on my face, me being handcuffed with my hands behind my back, and you're on top of me picking you up and flipping you over to the point to where I'm eating your pussy and you're upside down, all type of wild shit. This nigga's a disgust. Ugh. I feel like with those lights, with those thighs, you can put me in a fucking chokehold. Like if you sent me a voice message saying, "Daddy, your cock is so big," I'd probably, bro. We could definitely make some of those a reality. Bro, what?
Be the last victim that he has. He can't just be going around and, talking to other minors. Set him up in any sort of meetup. He would kill me and everybody else there.
Oh,
but I'm
nah.
telling you right now, if you fuck me over, shit goes wrong in any fucking way, shape, or form.
The fuck?
Give your soul to the Lord.
What?
Because your ass belongs to me.
Yo!
So what happened was,
what?
EDP joined my Discord when he was about to do the interview.
What? What? Nah. This nigga crazy. He gotta go. This nigga has to get castrated. He has to be hung in front of the whole population. He has to, bro, this nigga is crazy, bruh. What the fuck?
I could talk about it because the victim went public. So what happened was, when EDP joined my Discord when he was about to do the interview with us, he didn't join, but he found a girl in my Discord, right?
So it's your fault. It's like, no, I'm playing.
She has her
No.
Instagram. So EDP, being the Rizzler that he is, he slides into her DMs and he initiates contact with her. Now, the thing about this one is this wasn't it. I'm sad to report. Though actually, I'm happy / sad to report. But he slid in an actual 15-year-old's DMs. Like, no joke. The girl is legit 15 years old, and he slid in her DM. So that's
nasty
why
ass
this
nigga, bro.
situation is so much more delicate than everything else, right? So fast forward a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I low-key put EDP on, chat. I'm sorry. I two-mans with EDP. If it wasn't for me trying to do the interview with him, he would have never found her Discord, and he would have never found her IG. So, chat, I'm going to jail with EDP. I had W-Riz, but just the wrong Riz. Is the allegations true, bro? Like, I'm just really trying to figure out.
Lawyer.
Yo.
Lawyer.
Wait, you actually have a lawyer working on the process and shit?
I don't say shit. Lawyer. Yeah, because you're gonna be like riding on yourself, you know.
Why is this nigga in the top right? I know this nigga from TikTok. Why is he talking to EDP?
But like, I feel like people are just trying to set you up at this point. Like, I don't know like what's going on, but like, it doesn't even seem real at this point. You know what I mean?
They are. Did you piss somebody off to like set them up like that? Because like, why would somebody want to set you up? Like, they gotta have some personal beef with you.
Well, something you have to understand, and I've been, I'm not trying to come off as condescending, so I apologize. This is something that I've told people this way, like about a few years ago.
Make the reveal?
See,
I can't hear it.
When you
do
something that you're passionate about that other people can't do, you know what I mean, at your level, you know what I mean, they start making up shit and they start trying to make your life as miserable as
Nigga, no, bro. Stop it, bro. Nobody's jealous of you, bro, of your success.
I mean,
You're just a weird motherfucker, bro.
jealousy,
You're a fucking loser. You're a piece of shit.
What do you do with that hate?
Bro, you're just a piece of shit, bro. There's like nothing that you can say that's gonna negate that. You're just a weird fucking lame loser bitch ass nigga, bro. That's all that really is. Like EDP, like it's just kind of crazy to me how like these people don't get caught at all. And honestly speaking, it's also kind of crazy to me how is he not caught? Why don't we have people, a force around the world that's easily putting these people in jail? Like, we have people that are willing to shut down drug cartel, like drug bust and all types of like money laundering and shit like that. But when it comes to kids being abducted, kids being exploited, kids being assaulted, kids being groomed, like any kind of task force that's going to prevent those situations from happening, they're not so prominent. They're not so aggressive, not nearly as aggressive as it would be with a drug bust or money laundering or like a RICO or something like that. Or even gang violence. Why is that? I would say it has to do with monetary reasons. The government is losing out on a lot more money if they don't shut down those RICO, drug bust, cartel type shit. When it comes to exploiting kids and people being pedophiles, they're not making any money in that. So that's not their main focus. That's my hot take. That's my hot take, to be honest with you. Like I just find it kind of weird how these people are still walking around and they're not in jail. Like, what the fuck? Another thing too I want to say, especially as far as addressing the kid wearing all this makeup, look, by all means, by all stretches, I am not saying that she deserves what happened to her. She does not deserve that shit. All I'm saying is that when I was a kid, the girls were not dressed like this at all. This is not something that they did not dress like this at all. And nowadays, like when I used to work at my old job in my old spot, bro, girls 18, bro, 17, like walking around booty shorts, cheeks hanging out and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, bro, like high school kids, bro, walking around with like even 16, crop tops, makeup, like full face of makeup on with crop tops. You can see their under titty, like booty shorts with cheeks hanging out. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, bro, like the most sexual you can dress when you're my age, when I was younger, was like maybe some booty shorts, but your cheeks weren't hanging out. But you'd probably wear some booty shorts, maybe some leggings. That's as sexual as it got. Now it's like in a whole different stretch. And again, I'm not excusing EDP for his behavior, but all I'm saying is that the way that she's dressed up, all his makeup kind of reminds me, and she's not, showing any cleavage or anything, but I'm just saying, like, her just makeup kind of reminds me of that. Just like, damn. Also, too, like, being 16, 17, I'd be well aware. I would have shut that shit down quick. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? I would have been, even if you said I'm gonna kill you and your parents, I would have showed my mom. Like, yo, look at this. What the hell? That's how I would have said. I would have done. I don't know why she chose to still talk to him. Maybe it really was because she was scared. Everyone's different. I just know how I want to handle it if I was a little nigga. But yeah, that being said, y'all, peace, love, and positive like always, bro. This guy has to be stopped. This guy has to be caught. This is fucking crazy how he still is fucking walking around. He's being hung in front of the whole population with his, and he needs to have like raw fish juice and oils smeared on his balls, right? And he needs to have his balls smacked several times so all the blood can just like circulate just to his ball sack, and then they unleash like 4 of the biggest Siberian tigers inside an enclosure, and they just eat his balls off, and they just eat them like one by one. I know that'd be a pretty good meal for them because he's fat as fuck. All right, guys, peace up and positive as always. This is watch for you from Million. Sign out with yet another $1 million video. If you're not funny, what are you doing?
You it turned out that you not shit. Moving on, that's easy too. Quit acting like I'm not rich. Fuck these IG hoes, I'd rather have a block bitch. She been playing on my heartstrings like a guitar pick. I know what broken hearts mean, was trying to dodge it.